Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. Great to be back guys. Also with another video here on map making. Just for the guys that are interested in my Gariep South Africa map. I'm busy converting that to FS22, so there's been a lot of requests for that. So I'm definitely working on it guys, and I'm going to show you in this video where I am with it and how far it is, and yeah, just to get a look around. But yes, if this is your first time, a warm welcome. Do please remember to like and subscribe. In fact, just click it now while we're on the topic. Because if you don't click it now, you're going to forget and move on to some other channel. But I would like you to stay here and continue and yeah, take this journey with us. We do a lot of stuff here on the channel about map making. Just lots of fun, lots of looking at different mods and whatever. So yes, a warm welcome to you guys. Great man guys, so sit back and relax with me. I've got a nice cup of coffee. It's early morning here by us, and got a nice cup of filter coffee this morning. And just enjoying that while I'm sharing with you the changes on Gariep map. Well, changes or updates or whatever you want to call it. Great man. So yeah, naturally there's a lot of work still to be done, thanks to our wonderful map converter from Giants that is pretty useless. It doesn't do anything for you. It cannot convert any FS19 map into a FS22 map. I don't even know why they've bothered trying to make one, because they are absolutely useless at it, you know. Didn't work for 17, didn't work for 19, so here we are. You have to rebuild your whole map. That's basically what it boils down to guys. Start from scratch. There's a few things that you can bring over from FS19 to FS22 that makes your life a little bit more easier. It's like the map dim. You can bring that over. That gives you at least your topography. But as for the rest of it, you have to convert. You have to struggle. You have to export and import, obviously. But I mean, it would have been so much easier if the guys that knows how the things work built a proper converter to do the conversion for you, you know. Just bring it from FS17 or FS19 into FS22 and it will be a totally different ball game. Anyway guys, I've enough chatting and ranting. We're standing in the middle of a big field here just because I haven't set the start position yet for the map. The PDA is far from being done because I didn't want to make the PDA at the moment. I normally do the PDA last when your map is finished and everything is on it. Then I'll make a PDA, but that's what it looks like at the moment. Obviously you can recognize it. That's the one thing I could bring over is the field layout and everything, or I would say the what do you call it, the ground layout, the roads and whatever, you know. Or even the roads I couldn't bring over. I had to import that, export and import. So yeah, it is just basic stuff that I have. But anyway, here's our shop. We can visit that, and we are landing at the right position. There's still a lot guys. There's no props really. There's no stuff that I still need to add. So many things, but it's starting to look like a shop. And we're getting there guys, we're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm going to change this area to be only the shop. I'm not going to add the other stuff here. I'm going to get new positions for the animal dealer and the other things. And then moving on a little bit, I wonder if I can get something to drive with, because otherwise, let me quickly just buy us a vehicle, because otherwise we're going to struggle to look around. Good man, grab the vehicle. Let's go for our faithful lizard. Bye. And I like how you go into the salesman's corner when you buy on this map. It is amazing. You're suddenly in the salesman's corner. Anyways, there it is. Let's jump in there. Good. Now we can have a proper look around. Let me just zoom out a bit so you get a bit of a bird's eye view, which is much nicer. Great. Slowly but surely guys, we're getting there. And just out of interest, this map is 4 times. It's a huge map with huge fields. This is our garage where you can buy fuel, and it's a South African map, so the prices is very old prices. I've left them there as a good measure of faith that we will get there one day again. Of course, it's almost double that now. I mean, I'm sure you guys, wherever you live, also complain about fuel prices, but here by us, it's totally ridiculous how these clowns is going on in our country. But anyway, I'm not going to go on with political stuff. I hate that. Anyway, I'm going to take a drive, guys. This is the main road to the farm, and just to give you an idea of the size of the map, it is huge. I don't know how guys play on a 16 times map, because that is like 4 times the size of a 4 times map. I mean, it's just too big. I mean, I've had a lot of guys say, yeah, a 4 times map is too big. Like Gariep is too big, it takes too long to drive, you know. This is one of our sell points. I've just added the props and the things. It's the old corner store, and it used to be in the previous map, and I'm definitely going to bring it in here in this map. I just need to put up the sell points. Here you can buy fuel. It's got a sell point that buys basically a lot of stuff, you know. And then we carry on, guys, all the way to the farm. The biggest field on this map is 190 hectares. It's field number 18, I think. 18, yeah, this one here. It's 190 hectares, guys. This farm, the whole map is a real map. I'm going to show you in Google Maps where it is in South Africa. So it's a real working farm. Obviously not the size that we are farming, and the property, I have no idea how big their property is, because I don't know the owners. But yeah, it is a huge, massive farm on the top of the Gariep Dam. That's why the map is called Gariep, because it's on top of the Gariep Dam. And there's still a lot to do, guys. This is early days. I've just basically done the fields, done all the fields, and I'm just at the moment currently busy spawning the farm. How do you like them silos down there? I've put for us here, I've got 800,000 litre silos. So that gives you, what's that, 3.2, no, is it 6? Yeah, it's 6.4 million litres of storage. So you are ready for all these big fields. I mean, that 190 hectares will probably fill a few of them, you know, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just driving over the grasses and stuff now. This is our workshops, or our sheds. Fuel's coming up here. I've added the charging station just for fun. If there's some guys that want to have a little charging, whatever, electric tractor, lawnmower, whatever you want to charge, it is there. That's our workshop where you can fix, and next to it our house's garage. As you can see, there's no props, there's a lot of finishing up to do here. This is the house here. Got a nice house. I was actually looking for buildings that complement one another, you know, guys. These two, I must say, they look good, but the textures and stuff, it's not the same. That one has got wooden top, and this one is like plastered, you know. So, and it's out of the same map, you know. That's both out of the Alpine map that I've pulled it. But yeah, we try to keep to a theme, you know. That wooden fence goes down to the horse paddock that's still coming. And then that side I've only added, oh, you can't see them now, but I've already installed 3 pig pens. Then the chickens must come, and yeah, it's the pigs and the chickens on this side. I'm driving like a drunk guy. Let me just have a sip of coffee. Maybe I'll get better. This side over the river, very nice. The water, I brought the water directly over from FS 19. You can see I love this water. It's much better than the FS 22 water, in my opinion. So I've just brought that over. It looks nice, especially when you come close. You can see nice reflection and everything. Anyway, this is our large side of the farm where all the big stuff is stored. There's a huge storage, and all your farm implements and that gets stored on that side. On this side, if you remember correctly, there were 3 sheep pens. They are coming back. and then on this side we had the huge custom cow facility. I might do a custom cow for this one. I'd also like to make a video on the custom cow this time. And then also we had the big clamp on the side for the silage clamp. I'm still thinking whether to do a silage clamp or one of those automated silo things for silage, you know, which you just chuck in your grass and it makes silage for you. So I'm still thinking of what to do there, because obviously on a huge farm like this, and with Gariep, guys, you have to change your mindset about farming. If you play European maps, you have tiny tractors with tiny implements, narrow streets, where you have to be careful where you drive, because the traffic's going to kill you, or you're going to have big accidents, whatever. But here on Gariep, it's the open spaces, huge tractors, huge fields, so everything here is multiplied by 10 compared to tiny little European maps. So you have to change your mindset about farming when you play Gariep. You can't think small, you have to think big. Big, huge implements, huge tractors, the biggest there is, because otherwise you're going to get lost. If you try and do these fields with a tiny little... however, guys, Gariep, the map, I've designed it, well, I won't say I've designed it, because it's an exact copy of the original farm, which is here in the corner. If I can show you. This is the main tar road, it goes all around, like that. And then the river is down here. Sorry for the PDA, it's not complete yet. It looks horrible, but at least you have an idea. And then there's a road going up here to the sawmill. We're not even going to get to the sawmill now, but we'll probably visit that. I haven't even started. I've just started populating a little bit there by the sawmill. But anyway, I digress. So you'll see there's 14, 15 small fields here. So if you want to play Gariep as a tiny farmer, if you can't get your mindset to big farming, the farm actually comes with 15 fields, and the field 8 is your biggest field on that, which is I think about 24 hectares or something like that. So you can farm Gariep only, because to be honest with you guys, this 15 fields is more than enough to keep you busy on small farming, if you want to do small farming. But what I found is with Gariep, if you want to play big and do have a big mindset, you're going to have to, it all depends on how you want to start the game, you know. If you want to start the game playing on the difficult modes, then you'll probably work these small fields, plow them all in together into one, and farm until you have enough money to buy the bigger fields, because the property is fairly expensive. If you look at farmland, this one here, for instance, is $6 million. So you're gonna take a bit of time to get $6 million together by crops and whatever, you know. And field 16, for instance, it's 2 million. It's because they are so big, guys. They are massive, these fields. It's a 4 times map, so you can't really judge them just by looking at the PDA, you know, because it will blow your mind if you are just gonna look at it and not realizing how big they are. So let's take a drive down. Mind you, I haven't even done anything to the south farm. There's 3 farms on this map. On Gariep, you've got the Gariep farm, and then you've got this farm here on this side. It's got 3 fields. When you buy this farm, it's only 1.7 million. There's a nice farmhouse here by the lake. Everything, it's a beautiful farm to start with, but I haven't done anything there yet. I haven't even put any sell points, nothing in the whole map, but it's early days, like I say. So I don't think I'll drive down there for now. Maybe let's just take a drive to the spot where the house is going to be, and just to sort of whet your appetite, you know. But anyways, yeah, interesting happened when I converted I think it's the wheat file. No, it's not the wheat file. I didn't bring the wheat file over. It is the which one is it now? It's not the cultivate. It's the cultivator file. Is it the cultivator file? I think it's the cultivator file. The density file. When I brought that over, it messed up my different flowers and bushes and things. You'll see where bushes should be, this dark green stripes is supposed to be bushes. So, and now the bushes which you see was something else. So yeah, it got all messed up. But I think it came out all right, because it's a bit more random than I wanted. So, and it looks a bit more worn down, like almost like nature, you know, a bit unplanned, you know, is the word. So right here is the spot of the farmhouse. It gets a nice farmhouse overlooking the lake. Beautiful setting for a farm. So this is one of my favorite places where you can start farming if you play the other modes, you know, but you're gonna have to save up money before you can get here. But yeah, once you've bought this farm, it's gonna be nice, you know. Yeah, so I just thought I'll throw that in there. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna have to go out the gate, because now we're on this side of the map. But you get the feel for the size of the map, guys. It is massive, massive, massive. So let's just drive through the field. And luckily this van can motor at 120, so it's not a tractor that's going like 40 or 50, you know. Oh my word. And you can see my big trees. Well, it all depends on how you play how your settings is set up. In mine, obviously it's still default, because I've reinstalled my system. I haven't even bothered setting any distance settings, so you can see the things is coming into view, like here and there. And I've got my distant trees there on the hill in the back. You can see how they pop up. And yeah, that on the right in front of the van, you'll see that these little trees that looks like they're flying. For some reason, I don't know why, it only shows the tips of those specific trees, but they're actually full trees and they are not flying in the air, guys. I saw that and I thought, my word, what's happening? And I had to go and have a look what's going on. But they're not flying, they are definitely up there on the mountain. You'll see it now when you come closer. The rest of the tree will become visible. For some reason, I don't know why. Ooh, I must not drive into the dam or into the river, because otherwise, oh my word, I'm like a drunk guy this morning. Let's just take a shortcut here through the farm. Drive over these fields. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that trees. Maybe I'll have to replace them just with something else, because they are ridiculously crazy. But once I'm in the editor with trees, it's actually easy to replace trees. It's a very simple thing to do. But there you can see now they are standing on the hill. Or maybe it's just a hill. It's actually the hill probably that's not showing. Anyway, here we are, the top of the map. Early days, like I say, guys. This is the north end of the map. This is where the sawmill is supposed to be. It's not yet. And then on this side we've got the lime quarry where you can get free lime. Don't know if it will be free still, but we'll have a look. It's all coming together slowly but surely. Great, guys. Excellent. For those of you who wonder where Gariep is, let's have a quick browse on Google Maps, and then I'll show you Gariep, where it is, and the farm. Now that you've seen the map, you will definitely recognize the layout once you see the actual Gariep here in South Africa. So it's easy. You just open Google Maps, Gariep, and you can see Gariep Dam. So you just click on Gariep Dam. It will be a very easy thing to do. And then here by the north end of the dam, there it is, sorry, Karoo quilting, that's what you're looking for. So the north end of the dam is here, and you'll recognize it. I want to just put on the terrain so we can actually see the terrain, and it will all make sense. There's the road going. If you follow the road this side, you'll get our shop on here on this side, and then obviously, why don't I have satellite? Where's the satellite? Oh, there we go. It's just taking its time. Let me just close that. And there you go, guys. You'll see that these guys have got some round, what do you call it, spill points, and but you can see the the exact field layout of the small fields that I've put in there. It's all around here. The farmhouse is here. All these little dust roads where you enter into the farm, and that one leading down there, splitting, going over the river, and then going down that way. It's the one we've just come from on the southern side. So it's exactly a copy of it. I've made it a copy of Google Maps, and I've built the map around that to be precise. And the only difference, I didn't put the spill points. I kept the fields square or round, whatever, rectangular. And that is field number 8, I think. That big one of 20 hectares or whatever that size is in game. Obviously in game it might be different, because from real life to actual game size, yeah, I don't think that's the same. But yeah, just to give you an idea, an overview of the actual spot and what Gariep is and where it is. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I've whetted your appetite for Gariep. It's coming. It's a nice big 4x map where you can farm like crazy and be crazy and just enjoy the game on a huge scale and a different way of gaming FS22. Great, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and please do remember to like and subscribe. Appreciate that, and do share my stuff. Check out my website if you're interested. Supporting my work, I would appreciate that. I've got a Patreon. It's in my description of the video. As always, any video of mine you open, just open the description of the video. You'll find my website there, my Patreon, my PayPal, if you want to support my work. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Bless you. Have a great, wonderful day. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.